The cracks in Opal and Mascot Towers caused a crisis in the state's construction industry, one that's still trying to be rectified.
We want to move to a phase where we provide the regulatory regime where buildings are built properly first and foremost.
And the government insists that can be achieved, at least in part, by identifying industry players attached to problem developments.
The red flag will be on them, we'll be shining sunlight on them, and that's the best disinfectant to weed them out.
The government wants to introduce a rating system that will apply to builders, certifiers and developers. It'll look at their history and establish if there have been any past issues. If there are, any new development they work on could be deemed risky, so then that development will be audited. And the building commissioner will be given powers to stop an occupation certificate being issued if he has concerns with the building.
What I'd like to try and do is to intervene at a point where we can reduce the number of customers that are being exposed to settling on dodgy buildings.
A move welcomed by those who would usually issue the occupation certificate.
Anything that increases accountability for anyone in the industry, makes our job easier and protects the public has to be a good thing.
Today's proposal comes almost 3 months after the government introduced legislation to Parliament to start making changes to the building sector. Most of what it's trying to achieve in this area hinges on that bill passing. But it's stalled in the upper house because Labor and the Greens want it amended.
Make it tough, make it accountable, make it meaningful to people who are in high-rise buildings, and we'll support it.
Labor and the Greens are playing politics with it, which I find ironic, given that they're the ones as well joining with us saying, we need to reform this industry.
The government says the legislation will go before the upper house when Parliament resumes next month. Ashleigh Raper, ABC News, Sydney.